All right, hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Smith. This video is about the Isshinryu, some unique traits of Isshinryu karate, starting with the most obvious one, which is the vertical fist, whereas most other styles of martial arts and boxing have been teaching the horizontal twist punch for a little over 100 years. Isshinryu karate and some Chinese kung fu styles have been teaching a vertical fist punch for about 70 years or so. Now, uh, what you need to realize is that we've actually tested this and found that what I'm about to say is true. We have high speed cameras and force meters now, and we can actually test these claims and prove that they're true. One of the problems with the horizontal twist punch is that you can actually get radial bone fractures in your punch, which is why boxers have to taste their wrists um, when they throw a horizontal twist punch. The vertical punch leaves your bones aligned without twisting, and it leaves your muscles aligned without twisting. And you lead with the front two knuckles. All right, to still lead with the same two knuckles that traditional boxing does. Uh, your thumb is on top of the fist, but it's laying sideways so that it lowers the risk of it getting jammed or broken. All right. You don't tuck your thumb into your fist like that. That would get your thumb broken easily. All right. Your thumb is laying down on the side of the fist, or well, on top of the fist, not over here, but up here. All right. Thumb up to the ceiling. All right. Um, and you want to align with the radius bone, not the ulna. I saw someone teaching a vertical fist punch that used the bottom two knuckles and the ulna, and I'm pretty sure you'd break your wrist if you did that. So that makes a difference. Uh, and there are ways of testing this. For example, if you want to like push somebody with a push punch into the solar plexus, and you do it this way versus this way you will actually get a stronger push, and we can prove that. You can even test it against another person's hands, and you get a stronger push with the vertical fist than you do the horizontal fist. And as proof that I'm not just making this up or tooting my own horn or the Isshinryu style, both Terrence Crawford and Naoya Inoue, two of the greatest boxers of all time, now use the vertical fist punch. I know Inoue uses both the vertical fist jab and a vertical fist cross punch. I've definitely seen Terrence Crawford use the vertical fist jab. So I'm not just it's not just Isshinryu, and also most styles in point contact karate are in fact throwing jabs and crosses with vertical fists now because they've proven with high speed cameras that the vertical fist jab and cross are in fact faster, especially if they're thrown to the body, than are the twist punch, which makes sense because half your energy goes into the twist when you rather than the forward motion when you throw a twist punch. So the twist is a complete waste of energy. All right. In fact, I've never used wrap or tapes on my wrist when I fought or when I worked on a bag or anything, and I've never hurt my wrist. The worst thing that's ever happened to me throwing a vertical fist straight punch is that I cut my knuckles on the bag because I hit the bag so hard that it cut both the bag and my own knuckles. And that's the only injury I've ever had working a bag with the vertical fist punch. Um, what else? All right. So another unique trait of Isshinryu karate is the crosshill stomp kick, which is banned by name in mixed martial arts, unified world rules. And the crosshill stomp kick, as I previously discussed, your leg comes up, over, and across your body, and you stomp. And the target is going to be the inside of the opponent's knee, and it can also be the top of the foot, but usually it's going to be the inside of the opponent's knee, which is why it's banned in MMA. Uh, it's a gravity assisted kick because you can put your whole weight into it and gravity draws the kick down with full force. It's a push kick, not a snap kick. Um, so it's a very strong kick. It actually hits more harder than the front push kick, which is my favorite kick in Isshinryu, which because of type 2 diabetes and strokes, I'm actually getting too sick to throw it properly anymore. Um, I need to work on it and get it back up to where I can get it to at least sternum height again, because mine is starting to suck as I get older. I used to be able to get it to chin height reliably even during full contact sparring. Now I'm having trouble getting it to sternum height. Uh, let's see. Some other attributes of Isshinryu is that we do a 5-finger eye gouge as a basic strike rather than a 2-finger eye gouge, which isn't that big of a nuance. But if you have 5 fingers, you have 3 extra chances of hitting an eyeball rather than 2 chances of hitting an eyeball. So the 5-finger eye gouge is better. Uh, when we do our palm heel strike, we intentionally try to eye gouge. We palm heel to the chin, and we intentionally try to eye gouge the opponent. Whereas in MMA, if you throw a palm strike, you can't. You got to be very certain that you don't eye gouge with it, which is why they don't get used a lot because of the chance of fouling your opponent. Um. Uh. Isshinryu has a lot of bunkai that ties into Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, and it's always taught alongside Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. It's both a hard style or striking style and a grappling style. As a matter of fact, the Isshinryu patch has symbolically an raised closed fist to symbolize the striking of Isshinryu, and a lowered open hand to symbolize the grappling style of Isshinryu karate. So it teaches over 200 total submissions are taught in Isshinryu karate. And uh, about half of them are banned in MMA. All right. I think I made my point with this video. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.